All right, we're live. Hello, Team Destiny coaches. It's good to see you guys. We are in the last few days of June. That means there's just a last few more days to hit Success Club. So I really wanted to challenge you guys because you can easily just sit back right now and say, you know what, it looks like I'm not going to make it. It looks like it's not going to happen this month. So I really want to challenge you guys and push you guys to get out there these last 2 days and be talking to more people than you have ever talked to before. And I also want to I want you guys to take a minute and just ask yourself, where am I? Where am I in this business? Like, take some time to reflect on this and write down where you are, where you're struggling with, what you need help with, what your questions are, and reach out to your sponsored coach and let them know, where are you? Because we want to know exactly where you guys are at so we can help you. Tonight on the call, we have Team Destiny's top coach, Kaylee Pinto. I can't wait to hear from her. She's going to talk to us about using this amazing script and what it has done for her business and what it has done for our coaching business. So, hey, Kaylee.
Hey, whoop, whoop. Thanks, Amy. So like Amy was saying, though, first off, you have 3 days yet. You have tonight, tomorrow, and the next day. That's 3 whole days. And, you know, you can totally get Success Club. Just work up, if you have to, till 11:58 p.m. And I only say this, you're not going to be doing that every single month. Just if you didn't hit Success Club yet, you still have until 11:58 p.m. that night to hit it. And I've had those times where I waited all month, and then at the end of the month, I was like scrambling like crazy for those last Success Club points. And you know what? It happens. If you just stay up and you commit to the work, you can do it. And that's the difference between achievers and people that don't make it. There's nothing different between me and you guys, except that I just never give up and that I just keep going forward. If something doesn't work, I find out why, and I overcome it. I will find out what the heck is going on, and I will ask everybody who is successful and who is achieving it, and I will learn to change it, and I will fail forward. I'll make more mistakes and then keep going, and more mistakes and keep going. So you guys can do it too.
Kaylee, did you see what Lynn just said? She got her last 2 Success Club points at 11:50 p.m. on May 31st. And
there you go.
And you know what? Message your coach and let them know, hey, it's 11 o'clock at night. Wake your butt up. I am trying to hit Success Club. Just bear with me and cheer me on until midnight. And we do that. We're crazy like that. We do that. We will stay on and cheer you guys on until you hit it. So thank you for sharing that, Lynn.
Heck yeah, good job. Congratulations, first off. I know you're going to be achieving huge things just because you did that. You were willing to put in that 4th effort and know that it's not going to be like that every single month. But damn, wasn't that exciting? Wasn't that like a rush, right? And that's what drives you forward.
Can you hear me if I talk?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. So I had just told my husband like 5 minutes before, I'm like, I'm done. No one's going to buy one. I think I'm just packing it in. I get this text and they're like, yeah, I'm going to buy one. Just give me the link. I'm like, oh my word. So it was like, I had already like kind of, okay, I gave it my best effort. And this woman texted me and she ordered, and it was like providential. I just like, thank you, Lord, because I really did put all the work in. I'm like, I left it all out on the field. I did all I could do and it paid off.
Yeah.
I'm hoping not to have to wait that long this time. I still need one more point. I'm trying.
You got it. You planted the seed. And that's the thing. You planted the seed, and the seed came back into harvest.
At the last second.
Exact time that you needed it. So it's just all about planting those seeds and talking to a lot of people.
Heck yeah.
Go ahead, Kelly.
All right, so guys, I want you to get out a pen and paper and just get ready to take some notes. And in the chat section below, just share with me like, oh, that's something I'm already doing and it's really working for me. And you're not just sharing so I can see this, you're sharing so other coaches can see, yes, that's working for me too. Yes, I'm doing that and I get a good response. Or if you're not doing it and you're going to try to do that, say that in the chat section. Say, oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to really put that into action this week. Bam, you just put it out there that you're going to do it. And you know what? We're all going to be holding you accountable because you just put it out there. And maybe that will just inspire somebody else on the call too. Oh, that maybe I'll do that too. So really use that chat to let us know what's going on. Teamwork really makes this dream work. I completely believe in that, and really communicating what's going on is so important. And if you're stressing out or you're not believing in yourself, you need to call your sponsor coach or above your sponsor coach and whine to them. I do it all the time. Ask Amy, ask Ashley. I whine a lot, guys, and they just smack truth into me all the time. So know that it's completely normal, and know that that's lies in your head because Satan doesn't want you to succeed. So reach out and verbalize what you're feeling. Okay, so let me just get into my slides here. I was just going to do this call as of today, so I didn't really prepare anything super formal. I just kind of put my thoughts down on paper, and I'm going to share that with you. Let's see, present. So a lot of us are, why does it, I can't see anybody. I don't like it like that. Does that have to be like that? Can you see my screen now or no?
Yes, I can see it.
You can read it. It's big enough?
Yes.
Okay. So a lot of people like numbers, and a lot of time I struggle with sharing what am I doing, because I try to analyze what I'm doing so I can tell my coaches so it's duplicatable. So I always analyze, oh, well, look at all these. I have all my Success Club points on my wall over there, my people, and I try to analyze where are they coming from? And how can I help my coaches duplicate that? So in April, I had Success Club 6, and that was one of those months where we had our Team Destiny gathering at the end of the month, and I was scrambling. I'm like, I'm not coming to this party unless I get my last Success Club point. That was one of those times, but I helped 3 people that month. And out of those 3 people, 2 of them signed up as coaches. And then in May, that third person, she actually ended up signing up as a coach in May. And now this month in June, she is at Success Club and Emerald already. So that's freaking amazing. Her name's Sarah. She's not on the call right now. She's on vacation. And she actually said to me in May, she's like, wow, I wish I would have just chose option 1 when you asked me that, because now I have to pay that $40 and then wait for that $40 to come back. And it's just a big pain in the butt. And so she acknowledge that, and at least I offered her that option. You know what I mean? At least I offered it to her. She didn't have to pick it, and if people just don't choose to sign up as a discount coach, then that's fine. I don't take, at least I offered it. I'm giving them all the information available. May, I had 9 people. 7 of those 9 people signed up as coaches. Let's see, June, 6 people, 4 of them signed up as coaches. I actually have 7 people, but that one girl, I didn't even know she was buying a challenge pack. She kind of just bought it. So I didn't offer her that. I probably offered her that in the past or something. I'm not sure. But basically, when I started using this script, and I'll show you the script later, a lot of you probably already seen the script, and it felt bold to me, asking them to be a coach right off the bat when they'd never been in a challenge group or never even experienced Shakeology. I was terrified of the script, and I made sure that I talked about before the challenge group, during the challenge group, and after my challenge groups about them paying it forward to 3 people. So right from the start, I had them thinking as a coach. I have them talking a lot about the value of Shakeology the entire time in my challenge group. I'm never just posting a picture of me holding my Shakeology and saying, got it in. I'm always adding a value to that Shakeology post. I may be holding my Shakeology cup, but maybe I'll take a picture super close and I'll be like, dang, look at these nails. That's all from Shakeology. They're super long and hard now. Or, do you see my hair? It's grown like that, and I just got a haircut 6 weeks ago or whatever. I'll always add value to point out those benefits of Shakeology that they may not notice right away in that first 21 days. So you got to tell them. You got to point it out. And using this script, guys, I failed so many times over and over again in my life. And that's why I succeed, because I fail so much. So when I started using this script, I failed to offer the value of Shakeology in my challenge groups. And then they would quit. They would go inactive. They would sign up as a coach, but they would quit the next month. And that's because I failed at creating that value to them. Is it still going to happen even if you create that value? Yes, but not as many people. The last thing I always do in my challenge groups is I'm constantly asking for help in leading the next group. I'm always asking, I need help leading the next group. There's so many people to help. And I get messages more than I can handle at how they want to help me in the next group. And that's when I'm like, great, here's how you do it. Let's get 3 people. And then I basically share with them the information that's in Destined to Shine. But I create that need of urgency, that I need help, that there's so many people out there, pay it forward, you know? I love this slide about failing forward, because I felt like a failure so many times, and I still do. I still want to quit. I still want to just give up coaching so many times because I haven't reached that goal that I was reaching for. But I have to step back and look at it like my life situations. Same with my hardships that go on in my life. I just step back in the crying or whatever, and I say, God, what are you teaching me through this? I look at failures and hardships as opportunities to overcome. Opportunities to, okay, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? What was wrong with what I did? And what can I change about it? Who do I know is successful, or who do I know that has been through this and overcame? Let me contact them and see what they have to say about it. So this is something I Googled, and I keep it on my homepage because I like to look at it. I like to remind myself when I'm feeling like a failure, the truth, and then I'm going to persevere, and then I'm going to take new risks. I'm going to try something new. Sorry, that kind of went off on a tangent, but I just feel like I don't want you guys to feel like you're going to fail if you use this script. This script has been proven successful. And if you just overcome that fear in your head of failure, you will do great things. And I wanted to share this tonight when Amy was like, we don't have anyone to do the call. I'm like, you know what? I just talked to 3 coaches today, and each one of them are going through Destined to Shine and freaking coming out as superstars. Let's see here. Amanda Heater, new coach, just hit Emerald right away at Success Club 10 this month. And it's because she's mastered the skill set and Destined to Shine. And she said she's using these scripts and she just gets fired up. Colleen, another new coach in Destined to Shine, just started. She used the script for the first time and got a coach right away. And she's like, oh my gosh. So now Colleen, I know, is on fire, and she's going to be using that script and constantly signing up new coaches. Another one of my coaches, she's been a coach for quite a while, and she's heard about using this script before, but fear has held her away and she has not used it. And finally she called me this morning and like, holy crap, Kaylee, I freaking used the script and I signed a coach. I was just going to quit yesterday. I was telling myself I'm just not able to do this. And today, I used the script and I got a coach and I'm on fire. I'm going to hit Emerald. And you know what? She messaged me a few hours later and she's going to go Emerald on Thursday. She signed 2 coaches. She's going Emerald on Thursday, guys. So I'm just like, wow, I just got to share this over and over again with you guys and just give you that confidence to just do it. Just try it because it's working. And I just want you guys to feel that success too, because I know failure takes over so much more in our lives. So you probably heard this before, but there's 4 ways to invite others to join you on this challenge. And that's, joining you on this journey. That's what you're doing. You're sharing, you're loving this journey. You're sharing it on Facebook, your journey. And this is how you invite them to a challenge group. Your meet posts. I hope you heard me say that before. I hope you know what a meet post is and you're doing at least one a week during prime time, at nighttime, mostly Saturday morning, early morning. Personally messaging people. Now, when I hear just that word, personally messaging, I think icky salesman in my head, but I'm going to get to telling you how to overcome that, because I didn't do this for the longest time because I had the lies in my head of what I thought this meant. Event invites, creating event invites, referrals, asking for those people. You just sold them a challenge pack. They've never been in a challenge group before. They've never even had Shakeology, but you're going to ask them for a referral right then and there. Hey, do you think someone else could benefit from this? Drag your sister along. This would be awesome to do with your sister. Asking them right then and there. So tonight we're going to talk about how to respond to each one of these using what I hate calling scripts, because it just sounds so salesy and just ungenuine, basically. But that's what it is, though. It's a script to get the point across. And I don't want you to use it word for word. I want you to add you to it. I want you to add your genuineness to it. But this is the point you're trying to get across to them. Okay, so I'm going to go through this, what a meet post is, really quick. I added a document here, and if you would like a copy of this, I'm not just going to put it out there. You need to ask. You need to ask for a copy of this if you intend to do it. So I know you're working on it. So a meet post is you sharing your journey, but that's where you're going to be bold and invite them to join you. So I have a couple different examples of meet posts, and today's Transformation Tuesday. So stick on the call if you want to know how I do Transformation Tuesdays. Where do I get these pictures? Because they look like they're my challengers, and yes, some days they are my actual challengers, but let's face it, how many of our challengers want to give you their before and after pictures? Not very many. They're not very comfortable with that. But I always find a Transformation Tuesday picture, whether it's somebody on our team, whether it's somebody in one of the big Beachbody groups where there's like 45,000 people in it. These are actual stories. It's truth. It's not something I'm going to go on and Google before and after and use. They've literally used the 21-day fix. But at the end, I'm going to do a call to action. That's a meet post. You post a great story, and then you ask them to take action. And then you'll have all these likes here that you can follow up with. Basically, they're inviting you to follow up with them. Stop using that. Where is it? Back to my thing. Doot. Okay, so can you see that? The coaching opportunity, Shakeology, a challenge invite. Here, let's click on this one. So this is another one. You see these often. Amy has freaking amazing ones. If you ever need to look, she just spits this crap out all the time, and it's freaking amazing. For me, it takes me a week to work on it.
I don't see anything. I see a blank screen. Am I the only one?
No, it's probably because the screen share is so weird and stop sharing.
Yeah, I still see the falling backward and falling forward page.
Stop sharing. Okay, I'm getting buttons. I don't know why.
Yeah, I see a blank screen too. It's just white.
Sorry, guys. Let's see here. I can't stop sharing it.
I love the chat message blowing up. I know we're not answering you guys yet, but we will.
Go ahead. Can you start answering them while I'm waiting on this?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me scroll back to the top. Well, Kaylee, there's one for you. Lynn wants to know, how do your challengers help? Do you just assign them some days to post? How do you have them help you in your challenge groups?
I ask them to help co-lead it, and then I tell them that I have the challenge group guides already, and I assign them a week, basically. I will already have the challenge group posts for them. And I tell them, you know, if they're not feeling that post doesn't motivate them, that they're welcome to change it, but try to stick to whatever the topic is. So if it's Shakeology, stick to the Shakeology topic, because posts in your challenge group are very strategic. You need to make sure you're adding in there the coaching opportunity, the Shakeology, the, you know, what else, Amy?
Yeah, you got them.
The motivation, you know. I don't know why this is, I'm just getting a circle thing. I can't even stop sharing. So this is just ridiculous. I'm gonna log out and log back in. I don't know what else to do.
Go ahead.
Pause, share. Nothing is even working.
Go ahead. If you jump out, I'll still be here, so it should be okay.
Are there any other questions you can answer?
Well, Miss Carrie, she said, I definitely get stuck when I start using the script, but then I start adding in my own stuff and it goes downhill from there. I have to stop. LOL. You don't want to deter too much from the script. I take bits and pieces of it and use it, but the majority of it, like, I keep it as is. Like, if somebody wants to know what the Shakeology is, I make sure I copy that part of the script and put it in. And I always make sure that I end with the two different options of signing up. So you can make it your own and add different things to it, Carrie, but just make sure that you are keeping the majority of it, the important parts in it. Make sure you keep it the way that it is.
Yeah. I think I get, like, sometimes I'm like so awesome and I get right on track and I stay right with the script and it always ends up well, and then people throw me off and I get so sidetracked. Like, they'll ask me a question that doesn't really lend to the script that well, and I start like blabbing, and then I like go too far, and I'm like, oh crap! Like, I think that's what I get myself into. Are going to be talked about later in this, but you know what I mean? Like, I have trouble like not answering them when they are like so adamant about finding out a specific piece of information, whether it be like about becoming a coach or the price or you know, just like stuff like that. And it's like hard for me to be like, okay, I am through the process that I need to do. I kind of get ahead of myself. Can you hear me?
I can. You sound really funny and like slow-mo once in a while, but I can definitely hear you. I got you. The one thing that I've learned when using the script and talking to people is that you just have to make it flow like a normal conversation, like you would. Like, if they jump in and ask you a question, answer the question, and then, you know, go back to the script. It takes a lot of getting used to. It takes time to play with it and make it your own. This is definitely something that you have to learn and adjust and get comfortable with. It doesn't come natural. And that's why we create scripts to like help you guys make it become more natural. So it just go back to the script and just play with it. It takes time. Just play with it. Like, you're going to be like, oh, I bombed that conversation. Why did that conversation go bad? And then don't do that again. You know, so just learn from it. Just use it and you'll get better. You'll definitely get better. I know, like, communicating with people can be like a huge problem, you know, like, it's hard to communicate, especially through messages. It's very difficult to communicate through messages. So it's going to take time to learn from your mistakes, but you're going to grow and get better. So just get back to the script.
Do you mainly do messaging through Facebook and or do you do most of your communication through phone calls?
I do all my communication through messages, unless they have a huge transformation that they have to go through, or they are really, really struggling and I can feel that in the message. And I'll tell them, you know what, here's my phone number, give me a call. Like, let's just chat over the phone. Obviously, I know that you have lots of questions and I just want to make sure I can answer them to the fullest. So I do all my messaging through Facebook, unless I see that they're really struggling and this is, you know, they have 300 pounds, they're at 300 pounds and they have a lot to lose. So then I just want to get on the phone with them to be able to encourage them. But yeah, all through messaging. Are you back, Haley? Welcome back.
Gosh, sorry guys. Okay, so meet posts. Let's dive into the script now. So how to respond to meet posts. You get likes on those meet posts. And I always do the meet posts on my timeline and on my like page. If you have both, post them on both. What we've been finding lately is that if you're posting it on your like page and sharing that to your regular page, you're not getting hardly any likes. And I don't know why, but through our like page training, it says to do that. Just keep sharing stuff from your like page and you'll eventually get attraction. I don't have time to wait for that attraction. I need those likes now. So what I'm telling you guys, it's not just me. I've talked to several other of our coaches who have been doing this as well. And you really need to post on your regular timeline and your like page to get those likes. But how you are going to respond to those likes. So you should have seen this How to Interview a Challenge Prospect script, hopefully. So when someone clicks like on a post about your challenge, number one, I will write them down on my contact list. However you have a list, maybe it's just a sheet of paper or whatever, I will write their name down. And then I will go on their page, like and comment on some stuff, and then I will send them this message. Hey, Eek, thanks so much for clicking like on my post about upcoming blah, 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 or the Transformation Tuesday or whatever it was. Were you interested in getting more information, or were you just being super supportive? That's still a compliment. That doesn't sound salesy at all. That's like, I get a lot of, hey, I was just being super supportive. I really love your posts. Keep them going. And then I just thank them and ask them what's going on in their life. And I jot that down and I keep them on my contact list to follow up with at a later time, not even in a message, just going on their page and liking and commenting on their posts, because that's what they were doing to me. And chances are the more I communicate with them, the more they're going to see my posts. You don't know if they're going to be like crying in the mirror looking at themselves in their bathing suit next week when they go on vacation. Like, they're just not ready right then. You know, down the road, they're going to keep you in their head as long as you keep that communication going. So that's a super easy how to respond to likes. So also on your meet post, if someone says, heck yes, I'm ready, or I want in, or tell me more information, what is it? I mean, this is simple. No matter what they say, if you're out in public and they say, girl, you look great, what are you doing? If someone says, so I heard about this 21-day fix. Tell me more information. Give me more information. Or they say, hey, I want to know more about your challenge groups. What are you doing? In every one of those situations, you can always say the same thing. And this is something I failed at and learned. You always say, no matter what that starting one was, is, hey, yeah, so can you tell me more about what your health and fitness goals are? The more I know about what your goals are, the better I'll be able to see if it's a good fit for you or not. Because it doesn't work, may not work for everybody, just what I'm doing. You always stop and step back and really find out what their goals are first. A lot of the time I used to just spew it out. Oh, you want more information? It's 21-day fix, blah, 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 blah. Or I'm out in public and they say, girl, you look great. What have you been doing? Oh, it's 21-day fix. I blah, 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 blah. And I go into the whole spiel, and you really just got to stop and say, well, what are your goals? What about you? It's all about you, girl. Tell me your problems so I can give you a solution. And that's really where this script starts out. And I mean, even if you don't even read these words right now, you know in your head you're going to, no matter what, say, well, tell me more about what are your health and fitness goals? The more I know, the better I can help see if this is a good fit for you. No matter what. If you get that in the bag, your conversations will start going a lot better. So you can, and that's basically what this is right here. Thanks for reaching out to me about my challenge group. Or yes, I can't wait to tell you more information. Yes, one of the most important aspects of my challenge groups and these support groups and these transformation pictures, whatever they responded on, even above the weight loss, is mental breakthroughs that occur. You're telling them that this is more than just losing 15 pounds or whatever they just told you. This is about lifestyle. This is about transformation. This is about so much more than losing weight. And that's what you're starting this off right, to make sure you're telling them that you're genuine. You're much more than just losing 10 pounds. So that's why this part is so vital and so important. So my question to you is this: where are you currently in your life, and what are your health and fitness goals? The more I know, the better I can help. You can add at the end of that to see if this is a good fit for you. Or you can add in your woohoos, or eek, I'm freaking excited to hear from you. You can add your personal touch to that. Or if you're, a Christian, maybe you can say, I'm so blessed that you reached out to me. Like whatever you say, add that to it. Add you to it, but you got to keep this vital, meat, genuine information in there. I tend to ask them more questions. Here are a lot of questions I ask them. What did you eat for breakfast? What do you eat for breakfast? What do you eat for lunch? Will you make time for just 30 minutes a day? And checking in with me daily, not just me, but another accountability partner. Would you be open to that? I get a ton of information and a ton of questions out for them so I can then move on. Okay, great, because then this challenge group, and I tell them more about it, and I remind them of what they just told me. So now I'm going to teach you how to make an easy breakfast. You say you don't eat breakfast because you're on a rush out the door every single day. That's not good for you. Your body's holding on to that fat. And I'm going to give you that solution. So I'm going to teach you how to meal prep on Sunday, less than an hour, your breakfast and your lunch for the entire week, so you can run out the door and fuel your body right. And then I'll offer them a few suggestions. I will send them videos. Now, most of the time, I always want them to choose the 21-day fix. So I'll kind of give them something that's way more expensive, or like something that I don't think they would like, because I want them to choose the 21-day fix. Because I know it's what's going to help them best, but I want them to see that there's other options, and I want them to really know it's the best option. You know what I mean? So I always give them a few choices. And the videos I send them are Team Beachbody videos off of YouTube, and they're always challenge pack videos. Are you talking, Amanda?
I'm getting excited because I was having a conversation earlier, and I was like doing this, but I've never even seen this, and this is exactly what I send to people.
We failed you. I can't believe you've never seen this.
It doesn't matter. Apparently I know. Apparently I knew it all along.
Yeah, girl.
I'm excited. That's all.
Because you have an awesome sponsor coach who is teaching you, and she's done it to you. That's why.
Okay. So that's all I was talking about.
Well, I love your excitement. Come on, guys. I want to see some facial expressions like that when I look over. That's great. That fires me up.
I don't hear anything. I just see this. Is that
Okay.
good? What are you saying?
So make sure those videos, sometimes I use them, they're not even current. They were like from a sale a few months ago or whatever, and I still use it because it has the Kickstart option in there. It shows them the challenge pack option. That's the only one. I don't use the promo videos because that just shows them the workouts. Don't want that. And they always ask, like, can I just get the workout program? You can, but I don't really, we have scripts for that as well, because I know that that's not the best option. I know that just the fitness program is not going to help them. Okay. So there's tons of videos. I have them all in the script, the ones that I particularly use. Beachbody comes out with new ones every single month, and those are on your back office, usually on the homepage. They post the new ones. And you should definitely subscribe to Beachbody's YouTube channel. Write that down. If you're not subscribing to their channel, subscribe to their Beachbody channel, because you will get an email every time they upload a new video. And I think they just uploaded some for hip hop abs or whatever. So I love that, because I may use that to tell them that they don't want that, they want size. But then I asked them, can you let me know when you watch that video? When do you think you can watch that video by? And let me know what excites you about it. You never want to ask them a negative, like, what didn't you like about it? You want to ask them what excited you about it, or which one excited you more. What did you like about it? Always the positive. You want them to talk about the positive. I always try to also, once they say the 21-day fix sounds awesome, those containers I could really use and I could really create those habits. I send them a successful picture, before and after picture. Now this is mine. This is when I first started coaching. I did not know how to take a good before after picture. I chopped my damn head off. So man, I'm saying damn a lot. I usually don't ever say that. I'm super, super sorry. I'm just excited, I guess. But I chopped my head off. I wish I had my full body pictures, because these would totally go to Beachbody. But these were my results, and it helps them know that I wasn't always just a skinny stick figure. And it gets them excited. Before and after pictures always get them excited. If you don't have any, who cares? You can use mine. You can use anybody's in our groups. You can ask for some. You should have ones that you use in your conversations. So if you don't, reach out, take action. And then they usually say something like, oh my, that's awesome results. I'm really excited. And then I say, yeah, they're totally awesome or whatever. Now, the other part of my challenge is Shakeology. And then I go into this whole spiel about what Shakeology is. And I use this every single time. Now, if you don't have work or kids or whatever, then of course you're going to change this. With my crazy busy life of ministry and whatever else you do, put all that stuff in here. Shakeology takes 60 seconds to make. I don't even wash my blender afterward. I just rinse it with water. Add that in there. Add your touch to it. I hate salad. And so this gives me 150 calorie glass, jam-packed, blah, blah, blah. Add your little tidbits in there. So I've been drinking it for 5 years. Add that you've been drinking it for 3 months or whatever it is. There's 7 different flavors. Tell them about your favorite flavor. And then you ask them a question at the end. Are you a chocolate lover like I am? Thanks, love. And then I always send them a picture of me eating chocolate bark. And I say, look, after I send them that and I ask them that question, I'll send them a picture of either my favorite recipe, which is my peanut butter cup, which looks so delicious. You just drool when you see that picture. Or I send that picture of me eating the bark and I say, look at this. I'm a nighttime snacker. Are you? I turn it into chocolate bark at night. And they're just like seeing themselves doing this. And then they tell me what flavor they want. And that's when I move on to the next step in the script. And this is the part that always scared me. But after lots of times of failing and learning and growing and changing, I have mastered it. I showed you the numbers at the beginning, and it's proven to work. And as long as you continue to hold up your alley at the end and you have awesome challenge groups of creating that value, you will turn them into a coach, and hopefully a business building coach that just wants to help 3 people. So I say, okay, great. I'm so excited to get you on board. One last decision to go over, and then we'll get started. Laugh out loud. Yes, I'm super thorough, because you're going into huge paragraphs with these people, guys. So add a little humor in there. Like, yeah, I'm thorough. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you all the information that's completely available. So there's 2 options for enrollment. So this is what I talk about with options. Not just with their fitness program, you're giving them options to sign up for the discount right away. So this wording, I wouldn't change it at all. And when you get into the options, number 1 and number 2, don't change that. Just keep it as it is. So when you sign up with the challenge pack, you have the ability to sign up as a discount preferred customer /coach. Now, down the road, if you feel more confident as a coach in asking them, you can just start out with the opportunity. That's what what's her name says, just start out with that coaching opportunity because of how it has changed your life. So you can just say, sign up as a coach. This opportunity has built me a 6-figure income, and now I get to stay home with my kids, and I can show you how easy it was, or whatever. You can do that. But right now, new coaches, just do this. Discount preferred customer / coach, and lets them know that they're just signing up for, the discount and being a preferred customer. And a lot of companies have this option, so it's not something totally out there. And it tells them to become a preferred customer / coach, it's $40. But since you're purchasing a challenge pack, that's waived. And as a preferred customer and coach, you save 25% on all Beachbody products, including $30 on Shakeology each month. And you earn a 25% commission in case you inspire anyone along the way. It's going to cost you $16 a month to be that preferred customer. But again, the $30 a month savings on Shakeology alone makes it worth it. You will also be plugged into my team this is your team, guys. Even if you have no coaches, you still have 230 or we're up to 300 now. You still have 300 coaches because Team Destiny is your team. So know that and be confident in that. So I'll plug you into my team page of 300 other coaches who are on the same mission as you to get healthy and fit. You can cancel all Shakeology in your coach account with a simple electronic form signed. Either way. Or number 2, you can just be a challenger and just pay for your challenge pack and join the challenge group for 30 days. Makes sense. No big deal. And then, like I said, it just makes sense. You're telling them again that the best deal is going to be number 1. And you can simply cancel both if you're not interested. And I know that 95% of our challengers continue to use Shakeology because I'm ramming that value into their heads. And I rarely have people who don't want to use it beyond those 30 days. Either way, your challenge back investment of $140 is the same. So which option is best for you? Option 1 or option 2? I also say, what's your email? And a lot of people, I showed you my numbers before, will choose option 1 because it just makes the most sense. And if they're worried about any of this stuff, it's going to cost $16 a month. Yeah, but you're going to be getting Shakeology and saving that much. So it's still way worth it. Well, no, I want to try Shakeology first before I get, okay, no problem. Number 2 then, what's your email? Who cares? They don't choose number 1. They will choose it next month. And you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, darn, I wish I would have chose option 1 then because now I got to pay this $40. Shakeology is freaking awesome. And be confident in that. Push send and see what the results are. And if you're just sending this to one person and then you get a Debbie Downer that says, I just want number 2, don't let that put you down. You just reached out to one person. You got to keep going. Reach out to 5 people and say this, and then come back and tell me what your numbers are. I am confident that your numbers are going to be at least 3 of those 5 people chose option 1. I am confident in that, guys, because I see it successful in my downline and in my team personally. So I wait for an answer then, and then I use the Team Beachbody Coach mobile app to sign them up simply by choosing that new coach option. If you have any other questions or problems with that, let me know. So right after that, I sent them, okay, I just sent you the email. Let me know when you're done so I can check the order and send you the tracking information and give you more info on how to gain access to those workouts right away. That makes them sign up right away, basically, and want to message me back. Okay, I did it. When's it going to get here? They want to know. Beachbody already sends them that email, but they don't have to know that. You just want to check the order and make sure it went through. I always tell them I'm sending them the tracking. They don't know who's actually sending the tracking. So I always send them that. Then right afterward, I say, congratulations. I'm so excited to have you in this group. Do you have 1 to 2 friends you think would love to do this with us? Getting fit and working out is so much easier when your friends and family are doing the same thing and you're tied to your goals. And a lot of the time they're like, yeah, I think I'm going to ask my sister or whatever. And then I usually just get them in a chat and help them too. So that is all of that. That is how to use those. I'm going over on time here, guys. if you gotta go, you can go, of course, and you catch the recording. I'm gonna just keep going and power through this quickly. So that was the Meet post, and you're gonna basically use that for personally messaging too. But that's the script, guys. When you're personally messaging people, now Amy's gonna go through this with you guys in detail next week about building relationships, because you're not just writing down a list of 25 names and cold messaging them. You're going to be building a relationship with them first. So yes, we do ask you to write down a list of 25 names, but again, no judgment. You don't know if that person was just crying and staring at themselves in the mirror. I always think that in my head. I never know what happened to this woman this morning. She's not posting it on Facebook that she was crying, staring at herself. She was not posting it on Facebook that someone told her she was fat or whatever. You know, she's not posting that stuff. So don't judge. Just write down that name. When you write down that name, go to each one of those people's pages and like and comment and genuinely like and comment on their stuff. For example, someone posted a cloth diapering diaper on there that had owls on it. Oh, I was like, girl, I love that Hooter cloth diaper. Where did you get that? And I said that comment, and now she's talking to me. Now she's creating a relationship and be like, oh, I got it here, blah, 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 blah. And that's getting me in her mind. Now she may go to my timeline and see some of my neat posts that I posted. And she may like welcoming me then to send her my like message, or she might comment on something else. But then that's it. You're not going to say anything at that point. You're just going to start that relationship. You're going to write that down on your contact list that you liked and commented and the date. And you're going to go to each one of those people and keep going through. Don't waste time scrolling a million times. Just like and comment real quick and move on. You have a time period, guys. You can't get lost in Facebook world, okay? You have a goal to get to those 25 people, so you better stay on it and just do it and focus on it. So once you get through that, the next day, make another list and do the same thing. Stay focused. Don't waste time. Like and comment. And then maybe during your power hour the next day, you're going to go back to that first list of 25 people and you're going to like and comment on their posts again. And just really keep building that relationship. The more you communicate with people on that contact list, the more your newsfeed is going to show up on their timeline. That's why posting is so vital. And Amy's going to share more on that because she really is the master at posting and sharing her journey and building those relationships with people. So then once you've built that relationship with them, you can take it to private message. So I've been liking and commenting on her posts, and now that Hooter cloth diaper just threw me on the edge, and I'm just like, I'm going to private message her. I'm going to be like, where did you get that? So you got that on Amazon? When did you get it? Because I'm showing it on Amazon for $35. Did you pay $35? Because that's kind of a lot for a cloth diaper. And I'll just start that conversation with her on there. And then when she responds, I'll say, well, I'll finish the conversation, and then I'll say, I don't know if you saw any of my posts recently on my page about support and losing weight, but I was just chosen to be an apprentice coach, and I think you would be awesome. Add your little spin on there. I think you would be a lot of fun. We have a lot in common. And just use this little script in here, and again, add your spin on it. We have workouts, meal plans, easy prep ideas, shakes, the whole nine. I have to get my choices to my coach soon, and I hope you're going to be one of those. I don't know if this is something that you would even be interested or not, but let me know if you do want more info. Then what do you say when they say, yes, I want more info? How do you start? Someone type it down there in the chat for me. I can't even see the chat.
I can. I got it.
Anybody type it?
Not yet.
Come on. Yes, I want more info. Tell me more about this challenge. You're not going to go into, well, the challenge group is 4 weeks long, and we do workouts, and we do meal plans. No. We're going to say what?
Lynn says, what are you currently doing now?
Well, yeah. Okay. What are
you eating for breakfast?
Yeah. You can stop and say, what are your health and fitness goals? The more I know about your health and fitness goals, the better I can help and see if this is a good fit for you. Write that down, memorize that, use that.
That's number one. That's the first thing I always do. I don't even need to think about what I'm going to respond to them when they want more information. Let me know what your goals are. And I also want to know what your struggles are. Like, what's your biggest struggles? Once I know their goals and their struggles, then we can start having an intelligent conversation about how we can help them.
The more I know, the better I can see if this is a good fit for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Good job, Lynn.
Whoop, whoop.
Mhm.
All right. Events. So same thing. This is going to be a repeat. When they click on your event that they're going or interested, you're going to use those scripts again. You're going to start out with, hey, thanks so much for clicking like on my event page. The what does it say? Something about the aspects of my challenge is less about weight loss and more about this and overcoming struggles. And, you're going to use the script starting from the beginning. That's where you start. What are your health and fitness goals? How can, the more I know, the better I can help. See if this is a good fit for you. Listen, find out the problem so you can offer solutions. And then referrals, same thing. You're always going to ask for a referral right from the start. You don't have to wait for them to have an awesome experience in your challenge group. That's what I did. I was always counting on referrals when they're done with that challenge, which is great too, but get them right from the start, thinking about 3 people and say, okay, you don't have anybody right now, but hey, as you're going through this challenge, will you do me a favor? Start thinking of 3 people to pay it forward to, because this challenge might be awesome and fun for you this first time, but when you do it again, having 3 people to do it with you is going to fire you up to teach them everything you just learned, and it's going to hold you that much more accountable. Have them thinking about it right from the beginning. Okay, and then I just wrote this little note here about Transformation Tuesday. Does anybody want to know about Transformation Tuesday? Like, this has just been easy for me. I hate posting, but knowing that it's Tuesday, I feel relieved about that. I feel like, okay, at least I can do a Transformation Tuesday meet post. So can you see my screen still?
Yes.
Amy, okay, great. So Transformation Tuesdays, I will go into one of my groups, and that will be, there's a lot of 21-day fix groups. So 21-day, and these are meal ideas and encouragement. There's one with before and afters too that people post in. So I'll just go over to the pictures, see all, and I'll scroll through here. Oh, look at this girl. Whoa, look at that suit. It's freaking hot. Well, that's a nudie picture. So I'll kind of like, okay, her name's Carrie. Awesome. Look at this process. This is an awesome transformation. I'll read the comments. I'll try to find out, what did she do exactly? Did she lose? How much weight did she lose? And a lot of the time, see, there's other people ask if you mind sharing. She totally says, I don't care. As long as it's going to inspire people. I try to find out. Here we go. 41 pounds since January. That's awesome. So now I'm going to take Carrie's picture. Maybe I'll go over and put it in PicMonkey. What happened? Don't take my picture away. Darn it. It did. Okay. Well, who cares? I'll take that picture. I'll put it into PicMonkey. I'll add my own touch to it. I'll add on there maybe the 21-day fix logo and the Shakeology logo at the bottom here. And maybe I'll put on there negative 41 pounds. And then I'm going to share Carrie's story on my timeline, Transformation Tuesday. Hey, everyone, give Carrie a huge shout out. This girl has been doing a lot of sweat, hard work, and dedication, but it's all been worth it to her. You can quote this on there if you want to and say she's been using, what she told you in here, 21-day fix. She lost 41 pounds since January. She's on fire to inspire others, and that's why she was willing to share these scary pictures. Don't say scary picture, that doesn't sound right. But these pictures, who a lot of us are scared to show, she really wants to inspire other people. All that stuff is true information. She actually used this program. This wasn't a Wraps picture or something you stole off of Google. This is real life. And If people want to assume it was one of your challengers, let them. I don't think it's false information, because you're advertising this is what she did and she's is successful at it. But there's tons of pictures in here, guys. Just find one that works for you. Yeah, so that's how I do my transformation pictures. I get it ready and I post it on my like page so I can schedule it. And once it's on here, I just posted it, whatever, an hour ago because it was scheduled. Now I'm going to steal it and I'm going to post it right over on my regular page. What is this? Oh, no. More options, everybody. Public. So I'm going to post it, make sure it's public as well on my regular timeline. And then when I get likes and comments, I'm going to follow up with those people using those scripts. And that's why meet posts are so important. And that's why doing all 4 of those things to invite to a challenge group are important. So if you're doing all 4 of those things, I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to be hitting Success Club. Absolutely. If you're not hitting Success Club, ask yourself, what 4 of those things are you not doing? And what will you start doing? And share that with your sponsor coach when we hang up. Send her a message and send me a message too. I want to hear it. Plan to start implementing so we can hold you accountable, so we can cheer you on. Stop sharing. So, all right, guys, any questions? There's some stuff in here.
Where's my chat? It got hidden. Let's go through the chat. I wanted, Amy Singer said, I just started using the script and I got 2 coaches this month. Whoop, whoop, what? And I have 2 more who I'm hoping will sign on. Woo!
And you are going Emerald. She is one of them, a superstar leader in the Destined to Shine group, proving the system works, proving hard work. It doesn't work unless you do it, and she's freaking doing it. She's going Emerald on Thursday morning. You're going to see her face, Emerald, on Team Destiny. That's awesome, Amy. Good job.
And I know your name because I checked the back office and I can see your stats and what you're doing. I'm like, oh, who's that girl? Who's Amy? Check me out, girl. I'm watching you.
And Amy, if you ever have a doubt in your mind if you can do this or not, which you will because everyone has these doubts, you make sure you reach out to us and you whine to us so we can slap you and tell you the truth. You can do this. There's nothing more better in me than you. You know what I mean? Like, you're awesome and you can do this. So
I'm constantly whining to Rainey.
Good. That's a good thing. Communication.
Good. Okay. Jennifer says she bummed out so many times using this script. She gave up a while ago. I think I reacted too fast. Maybe. Kaylee, can I have the script? Jennifer, I will definitely send you the script. And yes, you reacted too fast. No, it takes time, people. Like, this is seriously like an art. Like, it takes time to learn and get comfortable with it. The more you use it, the easier it's going to become. The more people you talk to, the easier it's going to become. Do not hesitate when inviting people. See, I always would hesitate. Should I invite this person? Shouldn't I? No, I just do it now. Why? Because I know if I don't invite that person, Kaylee's probably going to. No. If I don't invite that person, another coach is going to. So it's like a rat race for me. I'm like hurry, invite. Because I want to be able to help these people. And I know if I don't do it, somebody else is going to. So don't hesitate when inviting, just do it.
I want to add to that too. Jen, if you feel like you're failing when using this script, I would love for you to reach out with what you're saying and show us the conversation. Say, what did I do wrong in this? Or why didn't this one work out as well? And more than one, because people say no, they're just not ready right then. That's fine. You know, that's great. You offered it. You're there. You tickled their head. They're in your head now. They'll say down the road. But show us, bring it to us. Let's overcome that. You can't just give up. That's going to be the difference between success and failure. You don't fail until you quit.
That's what Lynn said as well. So far, the script is giving me crickets. Let's get together. Let's see what's going on here.
What part of the script?
Lynn.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
The script, I didn't have that last part about the enrollment options, so maybe that would be helpful. I didn't have the, option 1 versus option 2 with the coaching discount, so maybe I had more success with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where are you hearing crickets at, though, right after your...
Well, in the beginning, I was messaging people, I think, a little too cold. I wasn't developing the relationship enough. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm better at developing a warm relationship, and I'm getting feedback, but I'm getting so close, and then they back off, and it's just like, oh, it's so frustrating.
No, that's okay.
Whether it's the husband saying, oh, no, not now, and I'm glad they're asking their husband, but it's just really frustrating.
These are all people that were interested. See this, my hot list? These are all people that said yes, and they're interested, but they just never made the commitment. I just keep plowing forward. I wrote their name down on my hot list. Now I'm going to be on their page almost every day, liking and commenting on their stuff so I can stay fresh in their memory, because when they do cry in that mirror, they're going to think of me, because I don't say anything about Beachbody anymore to them. I just go on their page and talk to them. That's it. Nothing about Beachbody. Crickets?
Yeah,
okay.
I track everyone. I make sure I follow up with them, but it's a process, and I'm having to learn patience.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember getting crickets and people saying no to me, and I was like, oh, I take it so personally. I take it so personally. But once I got past that part and I just focused on, just keep building the relationship with them. I planted the seed with them. If they're not ready, they're not ready. And I just had a girl sign up. She bought the challenge pack this month. I think I asked her probably every month for the last year. And she was never ready, always too busy, has stuff going on. If I didn't ask her this month, well, let me put it this way. When they say no or not right now, I always ask them, is it okay if I follow up with you for my next month's challenge group and see if you're ready then? And if they say yes, their name is going on my hot list, and I am going to message them every month. So I messaged her again this month, and I was like, whoa, holy cow, she's finally doing it. What? But, it worked. So you planted the seed. It's good. It's just a no for now, not a no forever. So it's good. It's very good. And it means you're talking to people. So I love it. All right. Who else do we have? There is a script in the files on Team Destiny group, also on the website. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. How well have you done, Amanda, without the scripts? Props. Okay. The script is on our website, right, Kaylee? Okay.
Yeah.
Jennifer Sauerwald wants to know, do you message them first or send them a friend request if they aren't your friend?
Friend request first. No, I never send anybody a cold friend request because I get them all the time, and I do not respond, especially when they're It Works, Mary Kay, Lulu, whatever is in their about section. I don't accept those requests because I feel like I know their intention right from the start. For me, I only send, if they like your post first. Okay, if they like your post first, do you send them a friend request?
You should be already a friend with them, unless, are you using your like page? Is that what you mean? Because you're using your like page?
Do I send them a friend request if they liked your post?
Okay.
I tried to send them a message through my like page, honestly, because, I send them a message through my like page. And if I get a response from that message, then yes, I add them as a friend. But not always, because I want them to be one of those prospects on my like page and be liking and commenting on there. Does that make sense? Because I'm posting the same thing on my like page and my timeline. So I want my like page to be people who actually like that type of stuff and comment on there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's on your like page, I would definitely build a relationship on your like page with messaging them and not sending them a friend request. But Jennifer, I would really, really, really highly recommend that you stick to your personal page and your warm market. I am a 3-star Diamond Beachbody coach, and I do not even hardly use my like page. I just started dabbling with it. So there is a lot of warm market people on your personal page, and it's just get on the call next week, and I am just going to teach you exactly what I do to bring in new friends, create new contacts, and build the relationships with these people. And so I just highly recommend you get on the call next week and start using your personal page too. It's really important.
What about, does the app just send them an invoice to pay? Did you answer that question or no?
I did not answer that question, but it does send them an email. Does that answer your question, Amy? It will send them an email, and they will click on it, and it will open up, and then they have to finish filling out their information and their payment option, and they're good to go. Okay. Did we miss anybody else? I think we got everything. Awesome. I just want to play devil's advocate here quick, just for 1 minute, and then we're going to wrap it up. If a coach came to you with option 1 or 2 to sign up, and they gave you option number 1 and option number 2, personally for you, what would you choose? You can comment it in the box. Just personally, like, be honest with you. Kaylee, you would choose option number 2?
Yes, I would have.
Okay. Well, option number 2 is just the challenge pack, right?
Yes, option number 2 is just a challenge pack. Option number 1 is signing up as a discount coach.
Okay, so you would not have taken option number 1.
For me, no, because I was the biggest skeptic, and you know that, Amy.
Yeah.
I was against Shakeology for so long. I was an eBay buyer. I was very against everything. So I was one of those number 2s. That's why I don't take it personally at all. If they choose option number 2, great. Fine. I'll prove it to you. Let's do it.
I love that I just answered this question, and you guys are giving me the opposite answers, because it just shows you, like, Kaylee, like, right now is our top coach in Team Destiny, and she would have chosen number 2. Okay, so what does that tell you? It's okay if they choose number 2. Don't be afraid to offer this. I'm chicken, Jennifer says, because I'm chicken. I choose 1 when you signed up. Awesome. Awesome. I love reading these. Awesome. All right. Any other questions for tonight, guys? I just want to thank you so much, Kaylee, for doing such an awesome, incredible job on this team call at such short notice. And I think all the coaches that got on tonight and all the coaches that are going to listen to this tonight is going to, I think we're going to see a lot of new coaches sign up on Team Destiny, and our business is really growing. So I'm excited.
Yes. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Diamonds. A lot more diamonds to come to our leadership calls. A lot more people to be coming to our leadership meetings. Like, we need you guys. This is about our team, coming up with what we do and how we do things. And, that's just awesome.
Love it.
All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
All right. Good night.